Um, God is planting you when you feel that you've been buried. God is planting you. Just like a seed. Whenever seed is being planted, it feels like it has been buried in the soil. But the real truth is that it's being planted so that it can rise again. And therefore, when God is planting you, He plants you with an aim that you may rise again. I know you will feel like you've been buried in the dirt. You will be so much covered with the dirt. But it doesn't matter, because the great farmer who is God has intentions for you to rise again and flourish again. And that's why you are His seed. And He puts you in that condition so that you can rise again, so that His name can be glorified and be magnified. That is the reason. And that's why before the eyes of men, they will feel like, oh my God, you've been buried. They don't know the real truth. You have not been buried. God has planted you. And so you have been planted in a way that you will rise up again. There's always a time to rise up again so that His glory can be seen. You see, Nebuchadnezzar orders Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to be put in the furnace, which was put 7 times hotter than the normal one. Then the funny thing that people who went to throw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the furnace got burnt to death, while Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego remained without even a single burn. And Nebuchadnezzar was the first person to witness the 4th person in the fire. The 4th person in the fire was witnessed by Nebuchadnezzar himself. To a point he would ask, like, didn't we put 3 people in the furnace? You know, God can cause some confusion right before your enemies, and He makes your enemies to be the first people to witness your success, and therefore He puts you down. He puts you in the furnace so that His name can be lifted. He puts you in that condition so that His name can be lifted, and therefore people will know that truly there's a God in heaven. You see, I love being in the process. And I've never been scared of being in the process, because through the process, I become a product. It is always good to go through the process. It doesn't matter whatever you're going through. You're not the first person to go through this. Go through it. It's just a stage. It is not a destination. And therefore, your destiny, how can I put it? Your destiny is not tied to anyone. I believe it doesn't, that so many people may be against you, but what matters is that is God for you. If God is for you, then you are on the safe side, because He will fight your battles. There's some battles that you don't even have to fight. You leave God to take His job and fight for you. That's the most important thing.